Howdy everyone, my name is Jarno, in case you're new or you forgot. As you can see, we are going to be playing Pokemon's FireRed version. It's it's October time, fall, spooky, scary month, and a lot of channels and a lot of people do spooky games. They play all the scary games, and I don't want to do that. Mostly because I'm a small babby and I can't handle that. So I thought, why not just do the exact opposite, and just for all of October, do some chill games. Just chill out, Don't stress so much in this month. And since next month, Pokemon Sun and Moon is coming out, I was like, you know what? I might as well play Pokemon since I love it so much and it can be real chill and relaxing. So, here I am. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Hello, Oak. Welcome to the world of Pokemons. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemons. Some people get pets, other people battle. As I'm a professor. Did I mention I'm a professor? Well, let's talk about you. What are you like? What do you do? I'm not a professor, I can tell you that. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? And funny story, Oak, technically, I am neither. But since I do lean towards the more masculine, let's just, I would wear jeans and a popped collar like an asshole. Speaking with the name, we're gonna go with the channel name, obviously, right? So we're Jarno, and should I do Jarno or No, we're just, we're just Jarno because we're chilling, and when I'm chilling, I'm just Jarno, and when I'm playing Dark Souls, it's Jarno. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were babbies. You know him, and you're right. Hello, Gary. I always liked Gary. He was a bratty 10-year-old, right? Which made like the smelly litter thing and just the rivalry thing. Like, it made sense because he was a crappy 10-year-old. But then he was also sometimes like a good friend and super mature, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I don't know, it made sense. A lot of people gave him a bunch of crap, and it didn't make sense to me. We're gonna take our potion, as I explain the rules of this here. Darn it, I'm lost in the menus already. As I explain the rules of this here game. See, this isn't your mama's Pokemons. Excuse me. Wow, whoops. It's supposed to be a chill thing, and I've already, whoops. No. So, anywho. The thing about this here playthrough is that it's a Nuzlocke. A Pokemon Nuzlocke. Which, for those of you who don't know, don't go into the tall grass. You can't go in the tall grass. They haven't mown it. Mown? Well, I mean, that's the correct word, but it always sounds weird. Nobody mows lawn. Anyway, this is a Pokemon Nuzlocke, which, for those of you who are unaware or don't feel like Googling, is basically Pokemon hard mode, which means that there are two basic rules for when you play. Rule number 1, you can only catch the first Pokemon in each new area, cave, route, encounter, blah blah blah, right, etc, etc. If you fail to catch it, like say it runs away or you accidentally make it faint or something, then you're shit out of luck. You get no catch that area. You gotta move on. Rule number 2 is that if your Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and is therefore unusable. Like, some people put it in the PC for all eternity, and for this one, we'll just, we'll release them and say goodbye. It'll be a great ceremony. But yeah, those are the basic rules. Let's go get a Pokemon. Yes, let's follow Oak. However, there are a few other rules that some people like to add. For example, I will be using the Dupes clause, or the Duplicate clause, which just means if I, my first encounter on a new area is a Pokemon that has a Pokeball beside it because I've already caught it before, or I've caught something that it evolves from or into, like it's part of that evolutionary line, right? Then I can just say, well, we're gonna skip it, and I can try again. My general rule for the dupe clause is that you get like 3 more, not 3 more tries, you get 3 tries, right? Because 3 strikes you're out, and then if after that you don't encounter something new, or you fail to catch it, then you get nothing. Like at that point, I usually just catch it just as a backup. That's not important. We'll also do nicknames, just because you gotta bedazzle your Pokemans, make them personalized just for you. Yes, and those are the only basic rules I can think of off the top of my head. Because I want this to, despite the fact that I'm going to have, I made this a quote-unquote hard mode, I'm going for a chill playthrough, so, it's just mostly just, yeah, we're doing whatever with this. So, the thing is, right, we get to choose a Pokemon, and, Gary's like, hey man, why can't I go first? And this is embarrassing because I forgot to grab the die beforehand, like a silly Billy. There it is. Hello, die. So, because I know this game, like this is my childhood right here. I know this game. So I've played with all these starters. I know these starters, and it would be boring if I just picked the same starter I pick, like, almost every time. Just for, nostalgia's sake. So, I'm gonna use a die. And the die will, basically, it'll be like fate, right? It'll tell me which one I have to pick. So 1 or 2 equals Bulbasaur, this nice grass type here. 3 or 4 is a Squirtle, which is a nice water type. Or my very first starter, my personal fave in my heart. 5 or 6 equals Charmander, which fire type, because fire, grass, water, obviously. So let me roll this die. Oh, good, it's a 2, which means we're gonna have a Bulbasaur, which I'm pretty okay. I actually like all the starters. I think Bulbasaur's final evolution is not as pretty or cute, but it's still a good Pokemon's. I think Charmander's my personal fave. Like, it was my first one, and I love it so much. But Squirtle is the one I actually think is the coolest, and then Bulbasaur is just really neat. Speaking of Bulbasaur, I need to come up with a name for him, apparently, so let's... give me a sec. Okay, so, that's an okay name, right? Right? I hope so, because that's what I'm going with. Alright, you do that, Gary. Gar. Gary and his Garmander. Oh, whew, whoa, whoa, humor. Wait, let's check out the Pokemans. I'll take you on. Take on me. Hey, Gary. Look at his hair. It's like, how does his hair get like all sorts of spiky? That was pretty cool. Like, mine doesn't do spiky, right? It just naturally, like, depending on how I dry it, it can just form a giant ramp. It's really, it's like a neat party trick. Holy shit, is the game just gonna end here? Well, I mean, I didn't want to blow the one potion this early, but I mean, I also don't want to end the series this early, so... No, not the bat. Oh, jeez. What are you feeding that Charmander, Oak? That crit was amazing, just like all the way down. Unbelievable! See, I don't think it's the wrong Pokemon. Look, Gary, you just forgot that they don't know any elemental attacks just yet. So it's like, later on that'll be a good pick, but right now it's nothing. Smell. That seems. I never understood that the way Gary said goodbye. Like, smell you like what? What kind of world do we live in where that is an acceptable way to say... I mean... I don't... Like, maybe in this world, in this Pokemon world, because there's no animals or anything, like, it just... Sniffing people is an acceptable form of saying goodbye. Or saying hello, I guess. Because he said smell you later. So anywho, yes, thank you. I want my free sample, please. Yes! Make up for that lost potion. So anywho, I don't have... Yeah, this will illuminate my point. I don't have Pokeballs just yet. Because you don't get them until you go up to the next town. And you grab a package, and then you take it all the way back to Oak. And basically, you have to be a male person. Since UPS and USPS don't exist in this world, how did they get mail? Not until next gen. That's how. But since I don't have Pokeballs just yet, like the one cat, first encounter rule doesn't start. A lot of players generally agree that it doesn't start until you get Pokeballs. And so, yeah, in a hot minute, basically. Hey, Oak, here you go. Your old Pokemon's doing swell. Turnip is turning it up. Well, I don't. How do the new kids, the younger gen, how do they speak? I don't. I'm the epitome of that Steve Buscemi, just hello fellow kids thing. Which is sad when you think about it, because I'm like in my early 20s. Whoops. Anyway, he got a special Pokeball. Why did you call, like, Gary back? Like, we were literally just here, Oak. Like, what happened within the, 5 minutes we were gone that you just suddenly remembered you need both of us? I hate when people do that. You leave the room and then they're like, oh, hey, come back here. I thought of a thing to ask of you. Have you do. It's like, what? What the hell? You couldn't ask it 2 minutes ago when I was in the room with you? Anyway, we got Pokeballs, yes. Now, what? Words, they work. I'm not too good at them since I'm trying to chill out, and when I chill out, words are impossible. Anyway, Gary has a good attitude. He's just like, look, you don't have to worry about it. I can do it. I'll do it all. And then, you know, and then he's a 10-year-old again, and he's like, but I'll tell her not to give you one. Sure. Bye, Gary. Are we still on for, like, nachos and video games later, or what? Because,